James Burke scored his maiden first-class 50, and it was a crucial one too, which kept his Surrey side on top of Derbyshire on the penultimate day of the LV County Championship game at the 3A County Ground before Gareth Batty made sure it was the last day as he helped to bowl his side to a 222-run victory as the home team then collapsed. Starting the third morning on 77 for 2 in their second innings for a lead of 109, Surrey lost Dean Elgar in the second over as he was bowled by Tony Palladino for 19. That was just the start Derbyshire needed, but they weren't able to build on it as Dominic Sibley batted smartly in partnership with Ben Folkes, these two adding 59 runs for the fourth wicket to advance that lead up to 175 to have their side on top. But then both men were out in the space of 4 deliveries. Wayne White trapped Sibley, who'd survived a number of big shouts, in front for 46, while Mark Foote backed that up by bowling Folkes in the next over for 16. That had Burke in before lunch, and he got his innings moving in spite of trying to leave this delivery alone. Surrey went to the break on 166 for 5 for a lead of 198. After the second ball of the afternoon, Gary Wilson played on an attempted leave off Foote, who'd now struck the stumps 4 times in this innings. The man who is off with England to Spain ahead of the Ashes this weekend thought he might have also removed Gareth Batty. It was some take behind the stumps by Tom Poynton, but no bat nor glove was involved. At this stage, there was little to choose between these two sides, but the 7th wicket partnership between Batty and Burke may well have been the one that eventually won the visitors this cricket match. Both batsmen put bat to ball well as they started to bat their side into a good position as the afternoon session wore on. Before too long, they'd taken their stand beyond the 50 mark, while Burke, with a previous first-class best of 27, was at a maiden 50 in just his 4th innings of 88 deliveries. His 8th boundary seeing him raise his bat for the first time. It was not just the runs for his team which were so important, but the timing of them too. Batty had made 37 when he carved a ball from Wes Durston to Billy Godleman in the covers, but the Surrey skipper had done a fine job, adding 83 runs for the 7th wicket, which now had the visitors 285 runs to the good. Burke was not done yet, however. He went long off Chesney Hughes, this shot carrying for 6, while the former Somerset man also took on the second new ball as the advantage for Surrey moved into the 300s. Burke had gone on to 73 when he watched Tom Curran fail to run his bat in to be run out by Poynton, who had an excellent game behind the stumps for his team. Then next ball, Burke was LBW to Taylor, leaving with his side on 294 for 9 for a lead of 326. Burke had done a terrific job for his 73 runs. The last pair of batsmen had some fun before Luke Fletcher had a swing at Taylor and was caught at third man by Durston. Surrey all out for 315, the highest total of the match thus far. And it left Derbyshire a target of 348 to record their 3rd win of the summer and deny Surrey a 4th, but they were soon up against it once Godleman had struck this early boundary. He then dragged this ball from Curran back onto his stumps with 11 runs on the board. It was soon 24 for 2 when Hamish Rutherford edged Fletcher to Sibley, the Nottinghamshire bowler probably preferring to be in Derby than Leeds, where his county teammates were having very little joy. Fletcher, on the other hand, had plenty to smile about. He was also too good for Wayne Madsen, who edged to Zafar Ansari before he'd got off the mark. Fletcher looked every inch a First Division bowler, and one wonders why on this form he can't get into a Nott side, which is struggling badly right now. He received excellent support from Burke, who was having a wonderful day, now catching the edge of Hughes' bat to have him out for 9. And when the same bowler dismissed Ben Slater via an inside edge onto the stumps, Surrey suddenly were in the box seat, their host slipping to 48 for 5. It was an unexpected slump, which now left Derbyshire with too much to do. White top scored in this innings with 23. He was trapped in front by Curran in the middle of a fine spell. And then Batty brought himself on to win another LBW to remove Poynton for a duck in the spinner's second over. Now 7 down, Batty asked for the extra half hour and bowled Palladino on the slog sweep, before Taylor was also bowled next ball, leaving it to last man Foote to see if he could drag this game out. He wasn't going to block, as this shot proved. A true number 11, Foote actually batted as well as any of those above him in the order, but he was by now only delaying the inevitable. The 18th and final wicket of an extraordinary day perhaps rightly involved Burke, who held on in the deep off Batty, who had figures of 4 for 32 as Foote holed out on 20. Derbyshire were all out for 125 to lose by 222 runs, a result which gave Surrey 22 points to close the gap on the second division leaders Lancashire to 28 points. Derbyshire had to settle for 4.